Y'all, I'm going through it. I had a video ready for tomorrow. You know, I'm on my grind, I'm on my goal stuff, I'm on my posting every single Sunday. And I was like, I thought I had my video ready. Well, I did. It was me playing Fortnitemares. And maybe some way, somehow I could get that footage. I don't know. It's gone. Like literally edited footage, just magically deleted off of Final Cut Pro. Where'd it go? I don't know. I had that ready, and that was gonna be my final like fall video, and it deleted. So I went to open my laptop right now. It's Saturday night. I post normally Sunday mornings, and I have nothing. So I was like, fuck. In honor of fall, because I was also trying to think, what can I do fall? Like, what is their fall? And I was like, you know what? Let's wrap it up by telling some crazy ghost stories that has actually happened to me. So grab your favorite drink, take a sip, and let's get into this. First and foremost, I'm a proud believer of ghosts from experiences that have happened to me. Since young, I've always believed in them. No one can convince me otherwise. Same way some people really don't even believe in aliens because they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, y'all really think we're the only living things in this universe? The universe is infinite, and you're telling me we're the only humans. We're the only creatures in this world, universe stuff. Like, let me take a second and think. Let's use our brains for a second. We're the only living things in the universe? No. That's why too I believe in ghosts and all that. It's just from, like I said, from experience. So let me quit the yapping and get into the story. So it was one night. So let me set the scene. Wait, which story should I tell first? So my old room, before the door, where the door was, you were able to see the sala, right? And there's like the hallway and you see the sala, whatever. And it was one night my sister was sleeping in the sala on the couch, and like from my room kind of you could like see the couch, like if you poke your head out, you know what I mean? And for some reason as a kid I was a door, like my door had to be open, because one, I was always traumatized by family members, ghost experiences, just crazy stuff always happening to me. I was terrified for my door to be closed because I was like, that's the easiest way to get me. I'm gonna get got if I have my door closed, and there's gonna be no way out. So I always kept it open because I was like, I need my escape plan. Like, I'm running for the hills. So I always had my door open. I don't even know why, because that's also scary to think about, like what happened to me. But even after that, I still was like, I need my door open. So it was late at night. I forgot how old I was. I was probably like maybe 5th or 6th grade. And my sister's 4 years older than me. She was sleeping in the sala. It was like late at night. It was like probably like 12 o'clock at night. I was getting ready to go to bed. I had my light on and the sala light was on, but she was like knocked out. And like, I was on my phone, and then I look up, like I put my phone down, and like my bed's facing the door and my door's open. And I swear to God, I see for like a second a big black tall like man figure, like you couldn't even see face. It was just like a black like shadow, like a shadow, and it was just like its head sticking in like this. And like when I noticed it, it like put it out and walked towards the sala. And I thought my sister was sleeping at the time, right? Nothing happened. I put that fucking blanket over me, because one of the things too that I also, me having an escape plan but also being a chicken shit, is I would freeze. Like literally that's how I was. Like in scary situations at night when I've heard stuff and all that, I would just freeze. Like I didn't know what to do. And then like even just like trying to put the blanket over me, I was like that felt like a challenge. So, but that night I was like, fuck it. That terrified me. So I yanked my blanket over me. I was like, I did a quick prayer. I was like, oh God. Bitch, I really was. I was like, please protect me, like guardian angels, watch over me. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I go to bed. My mom takes my sister somewhere. I don't know if it was to school or something, but she took her that morning without talking to me, like, at all. They left, did their thing or whatever. She tells my mom she saw a shadow stick their head in my room and then walk towards her. She's seen the fucking shit too. Mind you, me and her have not talked. We did not say anything to each other. And then it was somewhere she went, because me and her didn't see each other. And then I had told my mom when I seen her, and then she was like, Nicole, my sister, told me she seen the same thing. Bitch, my mind, like, you know, because, you know, at first I was like, maybe I was tweaking, maybe I was sleep deprived, I was on my phone, maybe, like, you know, you put millions of excuses in your mind so you don't freak yourself out. So I was like, maybe that. And then my mom told me that, and I was like, oh, am I being punked? That's some scary shit. Yeah, let me I'm scared. I just shit in my pants. You know what I mean? Like the fact that me and my sister did not, like, tell each other, and we seen the same fucking thing, and then we found, like, I found out by my mom telling me, oh, Nicole seen that. Hello. So that freaked me out. And, like, even before that, I believed in ghosts because, too, prior to that, when I was probably since young, we would have, my school, my elementary school was in a Catholic church. Like, my school wasn't like a Catholic school or whatever. It was just in, like, there was a church connected to it. The church owned the building, and we rented, like, my school would rent it or whatever, I don't know. And so it was like an old church building, like, people died there. Like, it was like a hospital supposedly, like, from the military or some shit. That was some shit. It had like some historic to it or whatever. And there was even, like, when you would enter, there was like names on the wall. Like, it was like a big, like, there was 4 like column things, I don't know, with like names, and it was like people that died supposedly and whatever the fuck. I forgot what it was, because I don't know, I didn't. And so my school though would have movie nights, right? And they would be late as hell, and like even during the day, like, we would hear shit, like people would hear shit, like teachers have said, like, I don't know if they were trying to joke or they were being for real. No, I think they were for real, because the stuff I'll tell you. And just growing up in that school, like, you just seen shit all the time, like, even during the day. But at night, it was fun. Like, 2 stories that have happened there. Well, so during movie nights, we would have security, like, block up the stairs because they didn't want no one going up because of, like, messing around with things, yada yada. Well, you know us kids, we found our way. We would sneak up and do shit. And it was, like, known on the 3rd floor, because it was 3 floors, it was like the most activity, I guess. And so we fucking would sneak up there, and I kid you not, we seen a fucking little shadow of, like, a little boy. Mind you, it's a long hallway. The girls' bathroom's the first bathroom, and then it's like classroom, boy bathroom all the way at the end. And it's a long hallway. We go up the stairs, we push the door open, and we're all peeking. We're all, like, real quiet. We just see a shadow of a little boy coming out of the bath. We weren't the only one, because we would have movie nights here and there, and, like, other people would be like, oh yeah, I see shadows on the 3rd floor. So that's why we did it. And we were like, we ain't gonna see nothing. Like, we stood camping a little bit too. Like, we wanted to see something, so we stood camping a little bit, and then we saw shit, and I was like, oh. And then, like, even just being in that school, you would just see shit. Like, literally, you would hear shit, like, stuff would fall in classrooms when no one was around, and it was just weird, you know. And we're in a Catholic school, like, our church is right connected to us. So that's what made me a firm believer since young. But another story that has happened to me was in my old room. It was my old room. I had an old Teletubby. teddy bear, and if you squeezed the stomach, it would like make like, what was it? It was like, time for the Teletubbies, time for the Teletubbies. And you know, we always kept it inside of our I always kept it inside of my closet on like the top shelf. It was there for years, untouched, never fell. And I was like probably like 5. No, I was like a few years. I was like probably like 6, 7, 8, maybe 6, 7. What's scary is my nephew saying that 24/7. That's all he says. He even got in trouble at school for saying it too much. They had to let us know. They were like, he's saying 6, 7 too much. But I was like around that age. I was still young. At first, I heard the time for the Teletubby, time for the Teletubby, and like I always knew I had that, and like it was years since I played with it, so I thought the batteries were like dead too, because you know shit dies after a while. And so I heard it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. A few minutes go by. It fucking falls from the top of like my shelf that it was there for like years, and like to me it made no sense. Like it was never untouched. I never grabbed anything on that side of the thing to like shift it, like maybe accidentally, whatever. It fucking falls. I run out of my room. It was late at night and I ran, because sometimes, you know, my fight or flight is like very bipolar. It's whenever it feels like it. So it's like but bitch, at that time I was flight. Especially me always getting traumatized, I was in flight mode. And so I ran, and like I waited a while, and I got the courage, because it was late, and I think only my dad was home, and he was already like sleeping or whatever. And so I was just like, fuck it, let me put my big boy pants on and let me see what happened. And then I seen it and I was like, that's scary. And then I was always scared of it. I loved it though, like it was a cute toy, but that shit terrified me. It sure did. Also, going back to my old school, I remember one night too, it was a movie night, and my mom was in the PTA or whatever it's called, and so she would host, like it was her and this other girl, and they would host the thing. And then so they closed, so it was like 9 o'clock at night, and we had invited our friends to come to like the movie night, whatever. And we're all chilling out, like they closed up, they locked the doors, yada yada. We're sitting out there, we see like someone like peeking out the fucking window, and mind you, nobody was there at all. Like you see like the like thing was down, and it looked like a shadow outside of it. And my mom's friend was the one that said it, and then after that we all like were like, peace, because we were sitting out there chatting for a while, and then it was like almost like, get the fuck out, you know. It was like, who the fuck is still here? And then my mom's friend seen it, and we were like, peace. We all jumped in her van and we dipped. What other story there was? So there was that, the Michael Jackson. I think I've told this story before, but I don't know. When Michael Jackson died, there was a video that went around of his house back in the days. If you know, you know. Everyone would use it and traumatize each other with it. So my sister and my cousin, so if you've seen the video, you know the video. It was like of his old house, and it was like people like it was everywhere. And it was like a video, and like supposedly like you seen a shadow of like, and it was Michael Jackson's ghost. It was right when he died. And you know, back then, when was that, like 2007, 2000, whatever, like back in the fucking days, like, you know, YouTube was mad different. And so it was the video of him like the shadow of Michael Jackson. It went viral, and it was just like him walking, yada yada. Someone edited the video to have a jump scare in it. So like literally everyone would fucking like watch it, yada yada. So my sister and my cousin, we were at my titi's house, which is down the block here, and so nobody was in our house. And my sister and my cousin had to come here to get something from my mom. And so they decided, since they were home alone, real quick, they decided to pull up the video of Michael Jackson. And they watched it, right? And they got so scared, because it was also like probably like 6 o'clock at night, so it was pretty already getting dark out. And they were home alone. They put the video on. They got jump scared. Both of them ran out of my house. They ran to my titi's house where all of us were at. My dad was at work. He worked until 10 at night. They had the only pair of keys we had for this house. They had it here, and they left it inside our house, right? Oh, that's fine, you know. You gotta lock the door to, you know, come back in, so we should be good, right? No, the door locked by itself. Michael Jackson did it. Because who the fuck else? Who the fuck else, for real? Like, my door, like my front door is like a hefty door. Like, bitch, it's hefty. Like, and the lock, it's not one of those like flimsy locks. Like, if you slam it, it like locks on its own. Like, you literally, it's like a heavy duty where you have to like shoo, like it shoo. Like, it's a hefty duty door. And so they ran out, and when my mom came back with them because they were scared to come back, the door was locked and the keys were inside. And like, literally the only way to lock the door is like you have to put the key in and then lock it like that, unless someone locks it from the inside. That's what I mean. Like, literally someone from the inside has to lock it. If not, it doesn't lock. Like, you literally, when you're leaving, you close it and you lock it with the key. Like, it's one of those type of doors. So my mom was like, but what did y'all do? Like, and they were like no, literally no one was home. And they were like, we watched the video and we ran out and like it locked. And then we had to wait until 10 o'clock at night because my dad was at work and he was the only other one with a pair of keys, so we had to stay over there. That was crazy to me because it was like, who the fuck locked the door then? This one freaked me out. So I was at my best friend's house, right? But me and her were home alone, right? And she has told me, she's like, I've seen like stuff, and she goes like, I feel stuff here. And me and her are talking, and like, it's her couch is like a L, and I'm on the part like this, and then she's over here, and it's like a L1, and I'm like right here, and I'm looking at her, and then right behind next to her is like the staircase to go up. And I'll never forget this because the image stood stuck in me forever. I kid you not, I seen like a little Asian boy for like a split second, literally like this. She started describing him to me because I was like, bitch, like literally, I was like, and she's like, what? Like, she started freaking out, and I was like, bitch, I think I just seen like a little boy on like your stairs. And like, that time freaked me out because I've never seen like a vivid face, and it's still like embedded in my brain. It was almost like the fucking Sam and Colby, if you watched that episode. It was like the Conjuring one. It was the second one that they went to. I think it was like last year or the year before that. But like, there was like a little face that poked out in the basement. If you've seen that, that's literally what happened. But it was like a boy just sitting, a little boy just sitting there like this. And then it was like an instant, like I looked at him and then he disappeared. And that like freaked me out because like, bitch, that image is stuck in my head. Like, I could close my eyes and I relive like seeing it. Like, I remember everything. I was like, bitch, you need some holy water in this house. But no, that shit was scary. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Because I'm a firm believer of like ghosts and stuff like that, because duh, I've experienced it, I've seen it. Like, that's why one of my goals ever, if this happens, is to do a video with Sam and Colby, because like, so they could explain more in detail or like experience it live. But no, ghosts are real. They are scary. And I'm so thankful. And it was so weird because also one thing about me too was, bitch, everyone would tell me their stories of having sleep paralysis, and I was the one that I've never experienced to this day, knock on wood, never experienced sleep paralysis. And I'm like I want it. Like, people were like, literally you gotta like go to bed, literally like force yourself to stay still, and like it happens. Bitch, why the fuck was I in high school doing that shit? Because like, all my friends would be like, oh, I have sleep paralysis, and they would tell me their stories, and I'm like, I've never experienced it. I was like, I'm feeling left out, I need to experience it. So I was like I want, like, same with, oh my god, this is so bad, but my grandma said, like, with her siblings, to whoever passes first to know, like, I forgot what it was, but they made a bet with each other, and the bet was for them for them to come and pull their feet at night while they're sleeping. And my abuela told me it happened to her. Like, it happened to her. And I was like, okay. So, bitch, also, too, then I started praying. I was like, bitch, I want that to happen to me. Like I'm scared of shit, but I want someone to I want someone to pull my feet at night. Like, I want to believe, like, for real. Like, because I'm sorry, I'm bad. In scary movies, that's the funniest thing to see is when people get yanked. Sue me. Like, Paranormal Activity, I was that kid that laughed at scary movies. Like, I still do. Like, those are funny moments. Like, they're supposed to be scary, but I'm dying laughing. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I find it funny. Like, what do you mean you're trying to run for your you're trying to run for your life? What do you mean you're trying to run for your life and you get floated across? I'm bad. Like, what do you mean? So, bitch, so I'm like, if it's real, like, if that shit does happen, bitch, happen to me, like, pull me. But then I get scared. But I've literally said that. I was like, bitch, pull me, grab my feet. Someone grab my feet at night and yank me, so I know. And the same with the sleep paralysis. I'm like, I need to experience it. Because if you don't experience things, you can't experience things. If you don't experience things, because you need to experience things, you know? And so I always was like, still haven't. I have never had, like, I've had very scary nightmares, but I've never had, like, a sleep paralysis where there's, like, a demon above me. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like. Please give it a comment. Ooh. Or subscribe. Hit that red button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye-bye now. Oof.